welcome back to the vlog. It's a Saturday morning. James and I are just getting ready to head out on a little coffee ride today. The sun is out and the wind has dropped. It feels luscious this morning. So we're going to get out for a few hours. Tomorrow is the group ride with the guys. So today is just like super chill, heading over to Mirepoix, going the longer way and just having a little coffee and getting the nice weekend, springtime chill vibes. Actually switched out last night the Aero bars for longer ones from Dada that we ordered. So I'm testing out these today. Everything like all the light mounts, the Garmin, everything's kind of in position. Got extra light bits here at the back, all kind of ready for the race. So this is how we ride at the moment for the next couple of weeks with the bike set up. We'll see how we go. How are you finding the Aero bars, love?
Oh, I didn't look, really.
Get the position, show us the position.
Alright, I need to adjust the arm pads a little bit, then take them out, and maybe raise them up a little bit.
I think it's good. I think it's good to do these like we've just, I say this is like a chilled coffee ride. It's been quite, probably on 90. Oh, it was so classic. Yeah, so chilled Saturday spin. It's good to test these things out,
Yeah.
just to see how it all feels. I think mine feel pretty good.
Yeah, good on yours.
I prefer the longer ones.
Is that out a bit?
Yeah, maybe actually. But it's just getting used to the position, but it's pretty good. On our way to Mazare, we're going to pick up a parcel.
A parcel.
A
Collie focaccia.
A collie focaccia. So we've got our parcel.
All of that.
Oh no,
That's
what was in it? Wow.
A little light mount for your,
wow. So we need to dispose of the box.
all those gubbins.
That massive box for that little thing.
It's quite handy though, isn't it? You know when you're getting old and you're like, ooh, what a handy box.
A handy box. Yeah, but we can't carry it home, so we have to dispose of that box. There's a beer recycling bin, we'll find one. Good morning, folks. Welcome back to Sunday, and it's another ride day for Jay and I. Only today we are meeting the group over in Mirepoix. It's been a bit of an eventful morning this morning. I actually had my Aura ring on my finger, and this morning I woke up and it said it needed charging. It wouldn't come off, like it would not come off of my finger. My finger for some reason was really swollen. We had to use some kind of ribbon trick with like some oil to get it off. It was a little bit stressful. So this morning's felt a little bit different, but we're heading out on the bike. I'm so relieved the ring is off, like unbelievably relieved. So we're just getting ready. We're going to head over to Mirepoix. Maybe we'll have time for a little drink before we meet the guys. If not, it doesn't matter. Oh, I'm just so grateful to be up and out and getting another ride in. said that so many times in the video. They're literally just opening. We left a little bit late and we flew to get here just so we can get a coffee before everyone else comes. Just gonna have a little Stirka bar, my date almond and sea salt bar, and maybe a little black coffee. It's gonna be a good day, it's gonna be a good ride. So we got here so early. Actually, they were just opening at 10:30. James was like helping everyone put the tables and chairs out. Moved your Aero bars up last night. Do you feel that that is better?
I mean, they don't even look that up.
No, they do. Let's go from the sides. Yeah, you can obviously tell, but no, you need new bar tape.
No, this is brand new bar tape. This has got something on it.
Oh, you don't need new bar tape.
No, look, it's coming off. Look at you trying to upsell.
Yep. Whereas mine are tilted up a little bit as well, but they're pretty comfortable. So basically, we changed the spacing last night between the bars, so that feels a little bit better for me today. So we'll see how we get on for the rest of it. We've got an allongé this morning. Actually, Jay's gone for an oat milk coffee and blackberry kombucha, which I'm very excited to try. This is like a little treat, a little gift. So let's give this one a go. I love kombucha. We've made it to Montaloo. So Montaloo is the book village. So many little bookshops here. It's super, super cute. The ride here from Mirepoix, we had so much like crosswind, headwind. It was like, oh, we were going across the ridges, big, big views. It is like, we don't come out here as often as what we used to. And it's just a stunning, stunning route. On the way back though, I think we are gonna have pretty much a headwind most of the way, but it is what it is. Oh my god. But we've made it to Montaloo. We're just gonna have a little coffee stop, bite to eat. It feels really nice. It's a Sunday, so it's like super, super chill. There's lots of people kind of milling around, especially like here is quite touristy. I say touristy, it's not that busy, but it's just a little hive of activity for a Sunday, which is really nice. So yeah, it's pretty cool to come out this way for a change. Bakery does the best almond croissants, although Jay's going to get me a quiche if there is one, but this is the place in Castel that we always come to. What did you get? Did you get quiche?
Quiche.
Nice.
And a chocolatine.
Way.
And I got you a Perrier.
Thanks, love. We are back from our Sunday ride. Oh my gosh. So basically, after we left Montaloo, we went to Ceysac. So we ended up, we're in the Black Mountains basically. So north of where we are here at bezy. And we went Montaloo, we went Ceysac, and then we went Castelnaudary, and it was like we had to climb out of Montaloo into the most, like, oh my god, it was just a super strong headwind, and then that headwind just felt like it continued all the way to Castelnaudary. I was like, oh my god. So the last part of the ride, I mean the whole ride was, I wouldn't have said it was a particularly social ride, but it was good, like more of a training ride, I would say, and good to see the guys. But yeah, that was a tough day in the saddle. It was 145 kilometres with just over 1,800 metres of climbing. So it's been a good week on the bike this week. I think I've probably done, over 500k, which would be like my peak week before we get to Desertus. So we've got 2 weeks now where I'm just going to sort of reduce my amount of cycling that I do so that I can start Desertus on as fresh legs as possible, basically. So this would be my biggest week. But yeah, what an end. What an end to the week. Oh man. But that was Sunday. That was a good day. I am going to grab a bite to eat now. These dogs need walking. They're very happy to be out. Hello, Claude. So we're going to take the boys out for a walk. It's super sunny and lovely, hey. But yeah, a good Sunday. We are on our way to Mirepoix again. Only this time we're not on the bikes, we're going to the market because it is a Monday morning. Mirepoix market on a Monday, we haven't actually been for such a long time. We used to kind of go a little bit more frequently, maybe like further into like the autumn and everything, like we're there a little bit more often. Go and grab a coffee, catch up with some friends, but we're going this morning. I've got another appointment at the osteo. It's like a follow-up appointment to a couple of weeks ago. My back doesn't feel too bad, which is great. So this is just like, yeah, just seeing how I am and just making sure that everything is okay. Jay is with me this morning, and also Claude is going for an adventure to the market, so that's going to be quite cool. I'm also hoping that I'm going to be able to get some plants for the bezy, for our potager, so I'm looking forward to actually heading over there this morning, not being on bikes, having a little bit more of a downtime today, and just enjoying wandering around the market. It is the biggest market in our region, apart from, is it Saint-Geron? So it's like, yeah, Saint-Geron is a lot further away than Mirepoix, so this is like the biggest one in our area. So normally it's pretty buzzy. It's meant to be big sun today. It hasn't appeared yet. However, it's going to be a nice morning. We're going to have a nice chilled one, grab a coffee, and yeah, that's us for Monday. Monday morning coffee spot. We're not late today, Joe. Oh yeah, thank you.
So we might be here next week. Okay, maybe, yeah. But yeah.
Ciao! It's very chill. We are early. Normally in the summer it's absolutely rammed, isn't it? You can't move.
It will be later, maybe.
Yeah, this is nice. Oh yeah. Just come out of my osteo appointment. That was a good appointment. My body is feeling a lot better. Although over the next couple of days it should feel even better, hopefully. Might go back and see him just before the race, but we're 12 days out now, so that might be enough. Then I'll do like a follow-up session after. My back is quite tight, like on my shoulders as well, so hopefully that has given some relief, and that I can feel good now in the coming days as we're counting down towards race day. How are you feeling after last week and yesterday's ride?
were very good.
Feel pretty good. We had a big week last week.
We did. Sorry, I won't laugh. We did have a big week, and I feel fine. And we've just discussed that whatever we probably do now won't make any difference.
Yeah, it's the tapering time before race day where you feel as if like more is better, but you know.
We said about going out and doing another like 300k day.
Yeah, I think that could
Fitness
be
wise, I don't really need to, but it's just like kit testing. But we've got all the kit, we know what we're doing. I might just get another light so that we've got 3 each.
I think that's sensible. Yeah. But I think kit-wise we're relatively there. We will do a little kit breakdown of what we're going to take with us and the bike setup. I think that'd be quite cool for people to see.
Yeah.
And
we're waiting for some wheels to come.
Yeah, fast forwards.
And then we've just got to swap over, or get tyres on them and set them up. 2 wheels.
Yeah. We're waiting for a few other bits from Sin to come.
Yeah,
gloves,
some new kit.
Extra like accessory bits and pieces, I think, to take with us.
Yeah, where they've rebranded, we're missing some vital parts, aren't we?
Yeah.
And we get a new rain jackets.
Yeah.
Hopefully we won't need them, but
they're a good, handy
warm,
piece of kit. So I think like we are there with everything. It's just that you just got to trust that we've got everything. We know what we're doing. We do know what we're doing, but I think it's just like that general pre-race anxiety, nerves that you turn into excitement.
Oh, I just hope for good weather. Because I can't be doing with shit weather. But starting in the Basque Country, it can be quite wet.
We'll hope for good weather, and then it will be like ridiculously hot, which can also be a troublesome.
Oh yeah, it was last year.
As well.
It was last year.
We just want 20 degrees and just like beautiful, lovely little tailwinds.
Makes it be easy.
It's not really a challenge. The distance.
The distance is a challenge, but the weather can also be a challenge.
Yeah.
So the first year I did it, horrific rain on the first night and day. Then it was mainly okay. Last year, dry for the start. Dry the whole time, actually.
You were really, really lucky last year with the weather.
A bit of headwind one of the days.
But the year that you missed, there was real bad weather.
It was pissing down at the start.
It was so bad, I remember this.
Yeah, because we followed it on Instagram.
Yeah,
pissing down at the start and all through the first night. Which will make it tough, but...
yeah, okay. Understatement, it will make it tough.
What options do we have as a pigeon if you were to get up?
We do. Oh no, he's trying to get the dog. You don't have any other option. There's only certain things that you can control, and the rest of it, you just have to. I think if you expect most situations, when the situation's thrown at you, hopefully you'll be a little bit more prepared, rather than going into it thinking, oh, it's going to be perfect, everything's going to just be like wonderful. I think often if you think on the other side of like, well, this might happen, but we know how we're going to deal with it, then that's it. You've got to be quite fluid.
Hopefully with no fluids from the sky.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you say, I think if it rains, it rains. Like, we've got the kit.
We are waterproof, essentially.
Yeah.
So that's it, and you just deal with it.
We got one of those little, what is it? Saver front mud guards that helps keep your feet a little bit dry.
Yeah, we're doing everything, all these little things.
It's only we have to show it on the kit thing. It's only it's like the R-savers that go on the back.
The front.
But you put it on your down tube and it just keeps a bit off your feet.
It's game changer. It's game changer. Actually, this will be the first time I've actually ridden with one, but you've ridden.
I've only ridden with it once when I rode to Bordeaux last year.
That was wet.
There was no escaping that wet. So I'm thinking, do we need like plastic bags for feet?
Yeah, we could do. Let us know, guys, under the video if you've had any experience and you think these guys need this for their trip that maybe we haven't thought of.
I don't mind getting wet, but it's the staying wet for hours and hours and hours.
Then you get cold.
Yeah. Because the gloves that we have, they're a bit like wetsuit material.
Yeah.
So sometimes if they're wet, they'll keep your hands warm. It just depends on obviously the ambient temperature.
Yeah.
And you can't just take tons of pairs of gloves.
That's all we take.
We take rubber gloves.
So what have you got in this bag?
Some people talk about like the gloves that you get for gardening that are like fully waterproof, that you like can wear underneath.
Yeah, okay.
That's like a hack.
Maybe
like
that's
cheap.
that's
if you
the
get
hack
the cycling
that we
version,
need.
it's like £150.
we could just pay like €2 and get some washing up gloves. Is that what you mean?
Basically, yeah.
I think we might need them. Anyway, we'll let you know if we take them.
Yeah. Or if you've got any tips.
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah.
Santa Maria, sperato via, stato via per anno di via. Santa Maria, sperato via, Santa Maria, per anno di via.
I haven't signed off from this week's video.
Oh,
You going to do it for me?
yeah. Thanks for joining us this week.
For our little training weekend.
We have got things coming up this week. Mainly, what have we got?
We've got stuff.
We'll do a couple of rides.
We're tapering, aren't we now?
We'll do a couple of rides. Hopefully some wheels will come in.
I think we're going to do a video on bike setup. That would be really cool.
Yep, I need to change the brakes on your bike.
Oh my god.
Yeah, not much else. Pool stuff, hopefully.
Exciting times.
Yeah, hopefully we can put that to bed by the end of... I'd love to say the end of this week, but it might roll into next week. Who knows?
Yep.
And then, yeah, then we'll be done. And with like 4 days before we go down to Hasparren in the Basque country.
For the start.
Of Desertus.
Oh my god! Where the adventure's really going to begin.
Inshallah. That'd be cool.
Wicked.
Okay, if you like these videos, if I was you, I'd probably subscribe. If I'm not, there's no pressure. But you should.
Don't forget to click like, folks.
Oh, I'm good to that bit. If you can click like, it really supports the channel. Brought to you by the Pyrénées.
Yay! Ciao, ciao!